Mustard on the beat, yo. Hi, I'm late today. Yeah. I was like, shit, it's so late. Let me get on really quick. Oh my gosh. Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. Just lacing up your shoes? Good for you. I was getting worried. I know, I'm a slacker. I was being a slacker this morning. Yay, me, I'm late though, so that's why. Yes, I was being a total slacker this morning. I stayed in bed till like 7:30. I just been lazy. I was on the phone with one of my good friend's daughters, catching up with her. And for the last hour, they just had a loss in the family. I was part of that family for so long, and they had a loss, and so we were just, I'm late. You started without me? Oh, you got a grandson? How fun. I know, I figured it's Slacker Saturday. And, hi JD. No, I didn't. I don't have a car. Yeah. Poor Homer the pig died. Who's that? Homer died? The Homer pig on the social medias? Oh no. Oh no. Anyhow, so I was slacking today, you guys. I'm sorry. Tardy slip. I died. No, I didn't die. I was talking about death. Homer died? How old was Homer? Oh shit. Anyway, I had a whole bottle of wine yesterday. Yep, so had small surgery. Anyway, so I was also a little froggy. No, not really. I don't feel bad. I was just being lazy. When I don't get up on my routine, oh no, too much anesthesia? Oh my God, I would be so mad. Holy shitballs. But when I don't get up, I know, I was being lazy. When I don't get up right away and do my routine, like get up at 6 or 6:30, it throws the rest of my fucking day off. $60? You did? Yeah, I went yesterday. I went early. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, it's so sad. Thank you, Erica. Hi, Dee. Good name, Dee. Oh my God, I was crying all night about Homer. Oh my God. You watch Homer too, Anthony? Oh my God. Stop it right now. Holy shitballs. Yeah, that's crazy. I watched Homer. This is from and it says, being kind is, I forget what it says. Being kind is cool or something like that. Oh no. I got this from a boutique in Indiana. My friend from Indiana. Being kind matters. Thank you, cha-cha. Anyhow, so I got nothing to do today. One of the vibing machines after listening to you and watching. Oh, I hope she likes it. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for the gifts, Jennifer. Anyhow, I don't have anything to do today, right? I mean, I have things to do, but no games because Hannah has the car. And then if I took the Porsche, then Dan has no car, and I just can't do that. So Hannah's, I guess, filling in for me. And so, yeah, I have nothing. Nothing. It's weird. It's weird. So I just pushed my limits on that. Some of your trolls. Why am I running? Because I enjoy it. Why are you speaking? Yeah, why are you watching social media? Yeah, 15 minutes, Slick. It took me 15 minutes to get through my 120 in cash out. And I walked away with $119. Hi Beth, how are ya? So my kitty's growing from my Vegas trip. So I have a couple more weeks to capitulate and get things going. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited. At least I get some of the money back I've left there, right? And then I'll have it more to lose for, about nasty about Hannah. Somebody went after Hannah. Oh, don't even. When they go after my kids, what the fuck? Which is good. Yes, exercise is important. You said, I know. You told me you sent me a little Vegas gift. I hope it's a good luck charm. So we just got, hi Peonies, how are you? We just finalized our Vegas shirts. So as soon as the Vegas people, you got to go on my website and buy your shirt. We wear that the day I come in, Thursday, and we wear it all night long. So we got to do our annual Vegas, just like our family reunion. Hey, Block, hopefully he sees it. You can send it to me too, Nate. Listen, you're a great YouTuber. Never give up. I'm trying my best. Yes, that's all you can do as a creator. What, right? I hate that question. Why are you breathing? Why are you running? I don't know. And if you just want a Vegas shirt, they'll be on the website and you can buy one just for yourself. Hi, Annette. Are you French? Because Eiffel for you. Oh, Lord. Yeah, send it over. I have cancer and have only 1 month. Well, if that is true, I am sorry about that. Hi, Aline. How are you? Yeah, technically, the shirt will be on my website. So if you want it, it's a pretty cool shirt. It's me flying across downstrap on Fremont Street. I just felt like running. I never feel like running, Beth, but I do it because I know it's good for me. Anywho, so I've got a couple things that I would like to get done today, like finish this quick run. And then I washed the Subaru yesterday, so I'm gonna try to do the Porsche, clean that up, and then I gotta mow the pasture. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna mow the pasture. So just a couple things, and maybe spray some weeds. I've got some finicky weeds that won't die. So, Tina, I will. We have 19 days left. 19 days until I'll be in Vegas. Yeah. Get your old ass off of that machine, and you ain't doing nothing but getting joint damage. Well, you ain't doing anything for yourself either by trolling people and being an ass. You know what I mean? Say, thanks, Samira. So, anyhow, my old ass, this is how my old ass stays alive. It was the pastures that you were, pastures. At the same time I did. My pasture. I'm just resting today in the recliner with an ice pack. I'm hurting, Sades. I'm hurting too. My neck hurts like unbelievably. But gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do to stay on the ball with shit. Some people like saying harsh things. You betcha believe it. Hello, Day from the UK. Bro, your ribs are cooked. What the fuck does that even mean? That's okay. I knew what you meant, girl. JD, come on. Run 6 miles a day. No, I don't. You fell? Sue, you broke 3 ribs? What the fuck? How did you break 3 ribs? Age is creeping. My hip hurts too. Needed my daily dose. I know. I was gonna come on. How the hell? What are y'all doing? Sue fell. Sadie, how the hell did you do that? So my good friend's daughter, we were talking for about an hour, just catching up on life. And where was I going with this? Oh, Facebook. She's like, oh my God, Danielle, I read your comments that you get. She's like, it literally pisses me off. Thanks, Side Hustle. I appreciate it. I'm trying. As long as my body lets me, I will run, even if it's a mile or two. That's it. So she's like, I get so angry. And I said, girl, she goes, I'm so glad you can handle that because it hurts my feelings. I said, yeah, well, let me tell you, you have to let a lot of things go. So what did I miss? I leaned over a seat in the car. Oh my God, Sadie, what the fuck? Sue, how did you hurt yourself? So hello from Arizona. I didn't even want to do, I didn't even have my protein shake this morning. I didn't even want to make bread tonight. I have 2 loaves I have to cook. I was like, my hands hurt. Getting old is a privilege. That's true. My mom only made it to 53. My dad only made it to 55, I think. So yes, getting old is a privilege. I know. Sadie, were you doing anything fun in the car? Thanks, Amy in Miami. Trying to move a heavy package. Oh shit, and you fell on your ass? Oh my gosh. Mucinex, oh, do you still feel like shit, Nate? Bruh, me and Coda are cuddling while you run. I was like, what? Sea Nugget is hanging with my dogs. My hands, I know. You couldn't use your crutches. Well, girl, you shouldn't have been lifting. That's what that tells me. Sure as hell does. You guys, I almost fell today too. There was a sticky piece I used. I had a hook, you know, they have those stickum hooks. Not the one with the double-sided sticky tape, but a different version. And the backing, I guess, missed the garbage can. And I went to step and I took a little skate across my floor. Hi, Stephanie. Getting hurt at any age over 50 hurts. I fell from top bleacher at your niece's college hoops game. Eileen. Holy fuck balls. I did, Eileen. I lost the control strip. Not even that, it wasn't even control. But yes, they're not even the command hooks, guys. That's what I said. It's not like those, but it's another one. You had my sourdough? We know they enjoyed it. Sea Nuggets chilling in my house, in my kitchen right now, enjoying my bread and my dogs and Ed. Fuck balls, you guys need to take care of yourself. That's why I said, for fuck's sake, it wasn't those ones. It's the backing of a sticky, how about that? And I took a slide. I went, whoa! Yep, I almost landed on my ass. Now, had that happened, I would have been done. I would have been toast. I would have been out. I would have been, the fly strip would stick, Jade. Jesus. And all that's holy Christy, enough death. My husband's cousin died unexpectedly. I said, oh my God, enough death. Not the fly strip. Jade, for fuck's sake, stop toking. I'm 58. The golden years. Fuck the golden years. I hate the fucking golden years. They're supposed to be golden. What's golden? My fucking joints are broken. My muscles are tight. My fucking knees are achy. My neck is achy. How are you supposed to enjoy those golden years when you ain't feeling golden? You know what I mean? fuck the golden years. Nothing beats you falling out of a tree with a chainsaw. Hopefully, you stop sawing when you fell. Do you think Ed would take care of you? He would probably just stare at you. He would probably just stare at you. I'm feeling well done, Eileen. I'm cracked. I'm brittle. Ed would probably just stare with a chainsaw. I hate chainsaws. You guys, they give me anxiety. I have one. I have to use it. But I always make somebody start it for me. Yeah, the broken years. The fucking broken years. I can't. I'm already tired. Bitches, this is horrible. Hey, Jazz. Mosquito. I felt something. Where'd that skeeter go? Oh my God, there's all this white stuff on my treadmill from my sweatshirt. What's my age? The twilight. Yeah, you're in the death years, Goodman. You're in the death years. You're one step in the grave. I can't stand when people say, oh, can't wait for the golden years. There's nothing golden. By the time we get to the golden years, we're fucked. We're injured, we're hurting, we have family living with us, and we can't get rid of them, and we gotta wait for they die, or get married, or find a life. I don't know. There's nothing golden about them. See, I always make you feel good. You come from the right place, Goodman. Anyhow, so we're thinking my good friend's stepdad died of a massive heart attack. Yeah, it's really sad because he was taking care of his wife, which is my friend's mother, and she's got all sorts of health stuff, and she woke up to him, leaned over, and we think putting his socks on. So it's horrible, you know, life. It's crazy. Jess, I'm late. So I just got on 17 minutes ago. Girl, you're good. The city, prune a dead limb on the boulevard. Green Ash on Wednesday, chainsaw and a cherry picker lift. To you today. Okay, Pam, thank you for the gifts. Gifts are rolling in for Ed. Yeah, gifts and cards are rolling in every day. I've been getting notifications, my P.O. box. So thank you to the Ed love. But we're at the mechanic. We gotta go in for a tune-up. And sometimes those fucking tune-ups don't even tune us up. They make us hurt even more. Just to make sure. Why? What's the point, Goodman? What's the point of checking? You'll find out one way or the other. One way or the other. Yeah, so Ed, I took him to the bathroom before I came out. I didn't get up last night. I got up with him one time. I was so tired. And Dan got up before 3 and then at 6. I didn't get up. I wasn't moving. I didn't want to move. So he did. You know, it's my only day to sleep in. You know, I don't ever really sleep in. So he does a half-assed job, but he still got up. So that was nice. But I don't comb my hair, Fernando. I don't give a fuck. I'm just getting on a treadmill to work. Why would I comb my hair? For what purpose? It's like the people who say, well, don't you ever put makeup on to run? No. This is bedhead. I literally haven't even readjusted my clip from nighttime. I don't care. Why do I need to get gossied up so people don't get offended by my looks? Right? This is me. I don't give a shit, and you shouldn't give a shit. So I can look pretty. That's what I'm worried about, is looking pretty for you all on the treadmill. Not. So anyhow, no, I don't care. You get me how I wake up, and that's how it is. Seems like my husband can't do anything right, poor guy. Short shaft. Who's talking about my husband? Are you listening? And why are you listening to be an ass? You know what I mean? Like, listen because you enjoy it, not because you want to be here to pick on me. What's the fucking point? No, he can't do anything right. Very rare can he do something right. But that's my relationship. You don't have to pick on me for that. What purpose does it serve for you, right? Does it make you happy to feel that, to say that? Does it make you happy? I'm not here to please other people. I'm here to tell my story, my journey, and my shit. It doesn't work for you, you shouldn't be here. Hi, Garden. How are ya? Can do about 20% correct. It's a fact. Are we cheating on each other? Yes. Yes, we're cheating on each other. That's how you have a successful marriage. Hate, misery, cheating, hatred, disloyalty, no trust. That's the epitome of a great marriage. Yes. Anyhow, what's C doing? I missed it. Popo, Filippo, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think every woman who wears makeup is insecure. I think some people just enjoy it. I enjoy a little pick-me-up when I go out, but I don't think every woman is that way. Not every woman. Anyhow, that's how you end up on your third marriage. Hi, Ravi. Yeah, you guys, one thing you need to know about me is I'm sarcastic as fuck. And if you don't understand that, you should try to, or else find another creator to watch. Hi, Alan. That's okay. I was being really lazy earlier. So, and I bag on Dan. And you know why I bag on Dan? It's with love. It's with love. Because you would think after so many years together, he would understand and get the concept of who I am and what I expect, right? But he doesn't. Therefore, he sets himself up for my own content every morning and every day. And I did give him a little bit of a credit this morning where I said he let me sleep in a little bit. But here's the thing about Dan. He's loud as fuck. Lights go on. He talks to the animals. Now, if he really, really wanted me to sleep in, he would not be so loud. Wouldn't turn on his phone at full octaves. He would not kiss and make love to the dogs while my head's right there. So no. So anyhow. And then he forgot to feed the pig, right? He half-assed everything. And the poor pig was honking. I said, Dan, did you feed the pig? He said, no. And I said, the poor pig. The poor fucking pig. So, yes, he didn't do it 100%. But Dan does things 25.76% right half the time. The other half is fucked. Because it's Dan. Yeah, I asked him this morning, I said, when I opened my eyes for good and I knew I had to get up, yeah, he didn't let me get out of bed. Yeah, sleeping wasn't part of the deal. That's Dan in general. Anyway, so how do my kids feel about this? Cecia Gomez Salinas, do you think, number one, I would care if my kids felt any other way? No. You know why? Because I'm me. What I do is not reliant upon how the fucking kids feel, right? Do my kids know me? Yes, Cecia, with your passive-aggressive behavior. My kids know who I am. You think I hid all this beauty, this sarcasm, this banter? My kids don't get votes on how I make a living. If they need money, Well, this is the way I'm doing it now, right? So if they don't like it, they don't need to take it. That's my take on what my kids think. There you have it. Anyhow. It's like your money about that treadmill in that house. Short shaft. Here we go again. It's like your money about that treadmill in that house. I don't even know what that means, but short shaft. I got this treadmill. Didn't cost me any money. This is how you need to stop assuming things, assuming that you know, because you don't. Nordic Track gave me this for speaking about their materials, their equipment. Yeah, that's what happened. Short shaft. So nobody paid for it, but Nordic Track. There you have it. Anyhow, it doesn't make any sense. When you troll, the idea is to make sense so you don't look like, well, you know. Hannah is staying with me, Pam, but she's not here right now. She's with my niece and nephews. Hannah's very much involved with the kids' lives as much as I am. So she will not see Grandpa today. She probably won't even be home before he goes to bed. Another $1,000? Oh my gosh, that is lucky. And the good thing is he didn't put it back in like I would have. I had a little stepper thing yesterday when you go on the vibration plate. A little stepper thingy. Good. Be careful though. You left out murder. Oh, yeah, and there's always murder. For what? Why are we on 11? I forgot. Get nose, out nose. Greg, are you trying to be funny and make fun of my nose? That's not very becoming for a man. And I bet you're old. Yeah, way to gain the ladies, Greg. Way to gain the ladies. For the eclipse, for the thighs, a total eclipse of the heart. Yeah, people, it really takes a toll on me. No, it doesn't. But what's sad in this world is that you have the insecure assholes and biches out there who have to rip down people, right? Who have to rip apart people to make themselves feel better. I will never understand that. I will never understand why people want to make fun of people and tell them how ugly, how big their nose is, brush their hair, put on makeup. It might make you look better. No, that's not the way we do it here. So you guys need to grow up is what you need to do. I'm 18. Oh, you're 18. Nice. Speak for myself. I did speak for myself, Fernando. I just said it. I speak for myself. I only reply to the people like you who have ugliness in your heart and ugliness in your mouth to show others how truthful and what a great person you really are. I don't need to even entertain you very much because everybody sees you, but I'm putting you on blast because of the ugliness. That's what you get when you come here. So I am speaking for myself. I don't know, Suzanne. It's Saturday, so they probably haven't gone to bed yet on a bender. You know, I had a little bit of a bender, but at least I woke up and I'm getting shit done. I only pick on family. Trolls are everywhere. It doesn't get to me. Like my friend's daughter said, I don't know how you do it. Like I would cry. And I said, oh, it's taken me a long time to master the ugliness that prevails itself on social media. Hey, Allie. But it is what it is, right? And either it makes you stronger or it makes you incapable of doing social media. And I can tell you that there's no way in hell I'm gonna let people break me for their insecurities. You know what I mean? I know they're everywhere. It's so sad. And that's the one thing I will never understand is the ugliness that people have in their hearts. Yeah. So, oh, look at this one. Oh, damn it. Never mind. Yeah. Chargy said, I had a beautiful face. Now all I need to do is get on Ozempic so my face and my body match. Okay. Anyhow, we got some real winners on here today. Real winners. But I bet Fernando's still here waiting to attack back. Huh, Fernando? Show your face. Yeah. Show your face. Are under control due to workout. Yes. You love your husband's dad. I think so. I think I finally do love him. Yep, I didn't love him for a long time, but now I do. I'm very protective of him. I'm not falling for the trolls. No, I don't. You know, it just makes me want to make an ass out of them because, you know, it's just so ridiculous that they can't see their ugliness, but they want to show my ugly, you know, like my hair, my nose, my fat, whatever they have to do to pick apart women. That's great. Yeah, let's pick apart women. That's what we do as men. Yeah, red flag. Winners. Winner, winner. Do they tell their wives, you know, or do they treat their wives the same? I'm assuming if they talk to random women that they don't know, they probably treat their wives the same way, or their girlfriends. Yeah. Hi, Jeannie, how are you? Holy smokes. Yeah, that's good. I did. See, that's good. She started working out with me, right? We started working out together, and now she's a worker outer, and she's healthier for it. Hi Casey, how are you today? It's Saturday. Happy fucking troll day. Yeah, happy troll day. I doubt they have wives or girlfriends, but maybe they do, and they're just their partners don't know they're ugly. But I just have a hard time believing that they wouldn't find the ugliness, because it doesn't make sense. I believe if you're ugly to most people, you're still going to be ugly to your spouse. Come on. There's no way you can separate the two. So, anyhow, good morning from Sacramento, from Elk Grove, back to you in Sacramento. Hi, Cindy. Do I look fantastic? No, I really don't. I just am trying, Jeannie, to just keep some semblance of whatever's left to hold on to. I don't really know what that is. I'll let you know once I find that out. How am I feeling? I'm feeling a little froggy because I had some wine last night, red wine, and sometimes weirdly it affects me weirdly, but I was really good. I was enjoying the bottle, and then the bottle was gone, and que sera, sera, right? But I don't feel too bad. I'm just a little froggy, yeah, a little froggy. And I woke up thinking, I've been craving a martini, a dirty martini for the last couple days. And I woke up thinking, God, maybe I'll make my martini tonight. The world is not nice sometimes, it sucks. And sometimes I do partake in the drinking game of just letting my body relax, enjoying my moment. I mean, I was playing my online gambling game. I don't pay money for it, but I won like 3. I think I have like, last night I was playing it. I was talking to my Zoomies. I was drinking my wine, just having a great time. Now I started having some wine at like 3:30 yesterday while I was prepping and stuff like that. So when I drink 4 glasses of wine, it's like over, you know, a 5-hour period. So it's not like I'm shooting like Dan is, you know. So I think it's just different. You enjoy it because I enjoy the wine. I enjoy the flavor. I enjoy the aromas. I am a wino. A wine connoisseur. That sounds better, right? So I enjoy it. Dan doesn't enjoy alcohol, right? He just drinks it for the effect. I enjoy the taste and I enjoy the effect. And this, as you well know, it's just been a couple of hard months. And I do that with my, I'm a vodka drunk. And I ebb and flow with my alcohol drinking, right? It's either I'm not drinking or I just drink 1 or 2, or, you know, I drink until I don't feel like drinking anymore. Not really, but a little more than I normally would. So, and I'm in that phase right now. You know, I'm cyclical with my drinking. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And sometimes when you need a release and that's all you can do, that is your release. So, trolls, when you're gonna throw that back at me later, make sure you have my exact wording. Now, don't go flipping it around. Don't go putting it towards your narrative. But yes, for the month of now until Vegas, I'm in my drinking era, which means that occasionally I'm going to have a bottle of wine to myself, and sometimes I'm not. There you have it. So just don't use your words, because the way you described it is like she's a drunk. And I have a lot of people tell me that. Even when I wasn't drinking for like over 2 months, people were still calling me a drunk. You know? No, not a drunk. A true drunk wakes up in the morning and puts vodka in their coffee, and they continue to drink all night long. Now, that's a drunk. I am a afternoon social drinker, right? Try to get ready for the hardest part of the day. Kind of sets me a little bit lower than I normally am throughout the day. Then there is a logistical calculation behind it. I don't wake up thinking, God, I need a mimosa. No, that's not me. I don't like drinking in the morning time. It's always been a really hard time for me to, Linda just called me an evening drunk. Sometimes, Linda, sometimes sweets. Sometimes, last night I was an evening drunk. It was Friday, so I let my hair down. Doesn't mean I won't drink another bottle today, but it's still fun. Anyhow, spike my juices in the late morning. I was going through a mental breakdown. Some of us rely on the alcohol as a friend, someone to get us through the difficult times, the sad times, and the happy times. Sometimes we have a friend to talk to in our bottle, whichever way you look at it. I know, Sansony, but I took it that way because you said, like my mom, she was a nighttime drunk. So I was a little hypersensitive when you said that. I felt like you were sharing daggers at me with your eyeballs. Yeah, it's okay. No, Dan's on a walk. Y'all, Dan's on a walk. Ed's inside at the couch. Yeah. Dan's on a walk. In a gummy. Yes. I love my gummies. Sweet. Misty. So typically what my vibe is, I'm going to tell you right now. So trolls, take note. Exact word. Most of the time I stick to a gum and 2 glasses of wine. That's my vibe. It's the best vibe on the planet. Because one or the other doesn't help me enough for the evening time with the chaos that I have. So typically what I do lately, as I've been baking, I love cooking and having wine. This is my thing. I love cooking and having wine. So what I typically do is when I start prepping my breads or whatever at 3:34, I might pop my gummy, right? And then it takes about an hour, and then I'll pour, and I'll sip on a glass of wine while I'm cooking and baking for a good hour before I refill. So I enjoy myself. It's all about just social and drinking and having it does take a while. So, but I'm telling you, on most nights, it's just a gummy and a glass or 2 of wine. Last night it was a gummy, and it ended up, I think my first glass was at 3:30, and I sipped on that for about an hour. Poured my second glass as I was getting ready for the live. Didn't even finish that until the live. And then the third glass, which is, because there's only 3 glasses in my bottles. I don't know about you, but there's only 3 glasses in my bottle. I don't know where you guys get 4. So technically I only had 3 glasses. The towels are underneath the sink upstairs. Yeah, so the right sink underneath. Don't mind the clutter in there. Do not take a picture for Tony or Janice, because they criticize me for my folding and capabilities. Yeah, they say I don't fold. But, the towels are in a roll type fold, so they might approve that. But anyway, Jane is in Qatar. Jane, you're in Qatar today. You probably need that trip with all that packing and bubble wrap. Volcano vaporizer. Oh, is it good? I could say my leg fell off and hit it. Gas pedal. Shit. Hi, Larry. Is that Lair? Hi, Lair. I'm trying to look at your face. You have company? Kind of, yeah. Do you call her company? Bonjour. Gigi. Bonjour. Kind of have company, yeah. So anyhow, I do all different kinds, Blue. I just got on about 20 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago, Dan. I just got on.
You just got on?
Well, 40 minutes ago. 7 more days.
Just got on 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Most people are done 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not.
You just got on.
I just got on 40 minutes ago.
You're still warming up.
I'm still going. Check on your father. I took him to the bathroom before I came out. Giselle, comment ça va? I thought it was you because of the way I just kind of figured it was you. Bonjour, mon ami. Je t'aime. You too, Sweaty Misty. I don't know why I said sweaty. Sweet Misty. God, that was mean of me. I was one-eyed watching you last night. It put me to sleep. That's a positive. I don't even care if it was a side eye. Sorry about that. We miss you. Will you or Dan be posting any video of Ed's birthday party tomorrow? No. The reason why it's not really a birthday party for Ed, number one. And number two, there's a lot of family members in there, plus the kids that cannot be on social media. So no, we respect, people in our family. My oldest will be here, and she is anti-social media. So she will not be on, and we just try to, respect. And this is a family time, that's, sometimes we will take little clips, and I'm sure we'll do little things here and there, but, I enjoy my time with my family, and especially all my kids are going to be under my roof tomorrow, and the niece and nuggets. The only niece and one nugget. The other one is at a soccer game, so we don't know. I can't drive anymore, so that's perfect, Debbie. Love you. So yes, you can be, fun fact, this is a fake live. It's AI, yes. And for the people who know me, Rojo, they know that this isn't a fake AI. So yeah, and AI, if I did AI, I would be pretty. I wouldn't be haggard, right? Can you have messy AIs? I don't think so. Yes, because we're singing to Jennifer, whose birthday was 27th of February, and Grandpa's birthday, which is next week, and Delaney's birthday that she just had last week. So it's like it's a 3-person happy birthday, we all love you type of a thing. And I gotta cook, I gotta bake a cake. Look at me go! Y'all, I'm gonna bake a cake. Shut the fucking front door. I'm in the mood. I'm gonna bake a cake. I sure am. So, Giselle, sending a pic for Tony and Janice. Oh, shut up. Don't show them the sheets upstairs. That's what they won't like. I'm gonna bake a cake. I don't know yet. I just thought of it. Last night when I was up for a minute, and I thought, I'm gonna bake a cake tomorrow. I'm gonna get more Betty Crocker on my ass and everybody else's ass. Check me out. Look it. I think it's gonna have to be a funfettis. A funfettis, yeah. Only a funfettis because I want a funfettis. And because it's at my house and I'm cooking it, I get to choose. So I think, no, from scratch. From a fucking box, Lily. Do you think I would bake that from fucking scratch? The only scratch I'm baking from is the sourdough. That's all the scratch I can do because everything else is pissing me off. So I think I'm going to make a funfettis. Yeah, I'm going to make a funfettis out of a box. And I'm going to get the funfettis icing too. So don't judge me on that either. Judge your fucking way. I don't care. You guys can have all your ugliness to yourself. But don't tell me Lily from fucking scratch. Lily, it's still, somebody's got to comment because I'm tired of seeing that down here from scratch. The fuck, who does she think I am? And I'm going to add more sprinkles. Blue icing. I don't know. You guys, my teeth were so stained last night. Yes, fuck you, Lily. Scratch my ass. Yes, it's from scratch. I'm going to scratch my ass and mix at the same time. How about that? Yeah, scratch this. Shit. I mean, you have a lot of faith in me, girl. But no, thank you. They're getting my from scratch bread. And I think I'm gonna make me some pancakes this morning. Yeah, those were good. Whew, I got a little whiff. So I think you too, Unky. So I have to do an order. I think I'm gonna do steaks. I picked up some steaks at Costco the other day, so I have those. So I think we're gonna do steak. I'm gonna barbecue steaks. I feel like asparagus, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do some new potatoes, and a salad. Yeah, and a salad. So no, they didn't have a box back then, but I'm gonna do the box because I don't have time to bake from scratch. Who the fuck says that? Fucking Lily. Fucking Pam. I mean, you guys are pushing, my abilities right here. I mean, can we just take a moment of silence for the sourdough bread making, the sourdough cracker making, the sourdough pancake making, the sourdough cookie making, right? Just know you keep it hairy. I like it hairy. Yeah. Oh no, Gustafe. You have bacon in the air fryer. Do you know you can do it in the microwave? You twist it. Yeah. I could make a sourdough cake, but how much time do I want to put into this? You guys, I'm so burnt out on baking because I've been doing it so much that today I was like, I didn't even do my leaven yesterday because I was like, I have 2 loaves of bread to bake. I will do another, I'll prepare a leaven tonight. I might prepare 2 leavens tonight and then bake 2 more tomorrow because that means I'll have 4 sourdoughs in the freezer. So Jennifer can take one, Hannah can take one, and then I'm trying to build up a reserve so whenever we run out of bread, I can do it. Yeah, you can twist it. So I was watching, I forgot who I saw on TikTok, but I tried it and it worked. So you get a plate and then you twist the bacon, you lay it out on the plate and you put a top on it. And for 7 minutes or something, or maybe that's too much. I don't remember the minutes, but it's good. Yeah, it's good. And I don't know if the twisting it makes it better, but Tracy, you need a raise for the increase in trolls. Girl, your raise is knowing me. Yeah, your raise is loving me. Your raise is getting to see me again. Your raise is invited to the Vegas. I mean, you could have been not invited, right? But just the presence of my person around you and allowing you in my house every day. You should be more thankful. You remember this morning when I said, yeah, look it up. They twist it, so I don't know if they're twisting it. You wasn't invited. You were invited the first time, but then I met you in person, and I decided this time you weren't invited, you just invited yourself. Yeah. Bye, sweets, you're leaving? Look, she calls me a drunk, and then she leaves. That's the top friends that I have. I love cooking. I do too, but not that much. I mean, I'm tired. My nails are lifting because of the sourdough and the water. My fingers are cracking. Fuck, it's just hard work. So baby steps, people. Baby steps. Baby steps for me. So I'm at the Tampa Zoo. Happy walking day. Ooh, happy zoo. I have bag bomb with me. Yeah, I love my bag bomb. You should be envious, Jane. This would have been a good divorce party for you. Yeah. Am I on a treadmill? I don't know. I think I am. You should be. What you should have done was pit stop in Vegas and then back to Connecticut, right? So we could have a divorce party. We could have dressed in all black and partied like it was 1999. Now, you went to the soccer games? Oh, I'm jealous. The grandkids wanted to go. Well, that's, of course, then you got to go. If the grandbabies want to go, there's no other word but yes, let's go. Yes, I'm walking on water. That's what I do because I'm so powerful and mystical. Very demure, very sassy, very feisty, and one with the grounding of the Mother Nature that keeps me afloat on the bare water. Yes. Yes, Jeb, I got nothing this weekend because Hannah took my car to see the cousins. And so Auntie's not invited. But I did get a phone call from Dilly Pop this morning because he wanted to see his auntie. He got really upset because Hannah took my car, right? And he kept looking for Auntie. Well, where's Auntie? Auntie. And he almost cried because Auntie didn't come out of the car. Yeah, so that's the love that people have for me. Yeah, kind of like how Cha-Cha feels about me. When she doesn't see me in the morning, she starts crying until I come on the screen and I say, well, hello, friends. And she says, oh, thank God. I was lost until you came in the box. I came in the box, and then she was feeling whole again. Just like Chelsea, just like Janice and all the others that are in there wanting to see my beautiful face every day, my beautiful temperament, my beautiful tone, and all this magical beauty that I possess. Yes, I hear that's where the money is. Spencer said it. Spencer said it. Now he's on Snapchat. Fuck, I can't do it. Getting in the shower. Don't trip. Because it's slippery upstairs, Chelsea. It's slippery. Love the Tampa Zoo. The rest of Florida, not so much. Yeah. I mean, I know people in Florida, but Florida's not one of those places that I'm like, God, I gotta get to Florida. God. It's not me. It's just, and it takes a long time. I'm all about quick and easy trips. I don't want to spend 8 hours in a plane getting to, Coda hasn't left my side. Oh. Have you ever been to Michigan? Hell fucking no. What the fuck is there in Michigan? Shit. My name is Sally. Yeah, Sally Vixen. That's my name. Florida doesn't interest me. He's been on Snap for years. He had the coolest hummingbird. Oh, Lord. Lily, I can't. There's no... Why do you use air for a woman? James, is this going to be nasty? Because we don't do shit on nastiness in this chat. We are by the book PG, yes. Springs here are lovely. Oh, Amanda. Yeah, I don't know. That's just not my place. I really can't talk about why it's not my place because people will turn it all political and shit. But yeah, I stay away from places like that. Anywho, so I don't know what the hell's going on here, Long John J. I've been trying to figure it out for the longest time. Money. Well, I don't know how you make money on Snapchat, but you want me to add another fucking device, another area, another something for me to fail at and try to keep up with? Girl, you tripping. You be, oh my God. So my power was out for like over 2 hours yesterday. It was the longest fucking 2 hours of my life. I mean, my power was on. My intranet was down for 2 fucking hours. Now that's god awful. So, internet down meaning your TV is no longer working, right? So you can't catch up on your shows. Ed was staring at a frozen screen for 2 hours, rereading everything, thinking it was normal, just rereading. Like, good thing he had dementia. It kept him busy for 2 hours. And I didn't know what to do with myself. I couldn't get on my TikTok. I couldn't catch up on shows. It was the longest fucking 2 hours of my life. Longest fucking 2 hours. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what was happening. Take away my lights, but don't take away my TV, Shit. There was a purpose to that. Anyway, I don't remember what the purpose was, but when it came back on, I was happy. I felt whole again. I felt like it was awful. I couldn't your phone doesn't work. I went out to wash my car. That's how desperate I was to get out of the house. So I took my car for a car wash and put Zoom on in there for a minute. Like, that's desperation. Dan's inside. Yeah, Dan's inside. So it was god awful. I couldn't talk to my friends to kill time. Yeah, it's back on. It was horrible. But there was a reason why I was telling you this, and now I don't remember. So, oh well. Yeah, oh well. So, yes, after 10 or 12:30. Let's do 10, but I'll have to tell her later. So Hannah's trying to fit in a little pedicure and manicure before she leaves on Monday. So apparently, try it for 5 days. Hell no. But you have a generator, so I don't. So Hannah spent the night last night with Rocky and the kids and Josh, of course, Josh. So their family, right? And so I guess she was walking around with her socks off because, you know, that's what people do. And Rocky was like, so that when they, all the while FaceTiming, Rocky's like, yeah, so you should really take your daughter on Monday. And I said, what? She goes, her nails are hideous. Her toenails, Danielle, like I even prioritize pedicures, but her nails are long. It looks horrible. I was like, really? She goes, yeah, she didn't even cut her nails. She goes, they're horrible. And Hannah's like, that's why I texted you, because it was Rocky's idea. She goes, well, if you saw her toes, anybody's looking out for you, you need to get a pedicure before you go home. So, shit. So my nail lady finally just texted me back. So, so she's spending the day with the kids and Rocky and Josh. Delaney had a softball game, which I fucking hate, at 11:45, and then at 4, Wesley has a game in Loomis. So like Loomis, I probably would have gone to softball if I had a car. And Loomis, I probably would have not, because Loomis is really far for me. So Hannah's just catching a ride with them. Yeah, and so she'll be with them all day, and then she'll come home tonight. Oh my God, why is he so obsessed with my toes? Who's obsessed with my toes? So I lost TV2 yesterday for about 2 hours. It was horrible, because what do? I mean, I just felt like I was, you know, in a situation that I didn't want to be in anymore. And it was like 4:45, they said. And at that time, it was like 1:30. What? Or 2, I don't remember what time. I've been killing the press-on nails lately. Easy. Press-on nails. You know, I don't do Easter, no. We used to go over to our friend's house for Easter, but you know, COVID, I was just talking to my friend's daughter today, and you know, COVID kind of just killed the vibe of friend groups and stuff like that. And so one of my friends used to have it every year, and now it's just too hard, right? Nah, I feel bad leaving all the time if, you know, we have to go separately. Not that Dan really cares, but, you know, he uses it against me sometimes, and I hate to give him ammunition against me, you know what I mean? When the power went off, haven't done that in a while, though. Right, but my books are on my iPad. So I guess I could have plugged it in because there was power, but I didn't want to do that, Dago. I wanted to play. I wanted to catch up on my work. But I couldn't, and then I didn't do it the rest of the night. I said, fuck it, that's what everybody gets. I can just stick it on. Yeah, so I'm about time. No, Ed doesn't get an Easter basket. No. Typically the family, like Carrie might have something, or, who knows. I just, you know, you guys, it's so hard taking Ed places. He doesn't understand what the hell's happening anymore, so, you know, I'm itchy. These fucking skeeters are out here. So yeah, it just doesn't happen like that anymore. And we don't really believe in the Easter Bunny. There's that too. So it is what it is. Oh gosh, that took a lot. I did over 4 miles. I ran, oh hi memes. I ran a little bit over 2, and then I just walked the rest. Walking I have a busy life. I really do. Today and tomorrow, not so busy, but well, it is busy. It's busy in the afternoon. Yeah. So, do they go to lunch? No. If you notice, typically, Mark comes here now. Yeah, Mark comes here. So it's harder to get him out of the house. It's harder to put his shoes on. It's just hard to get him moving. And so no, they don't go out to lunch as much anymore. No. Mark lately Mark comes here about once or twice a week, and he'll bring Ed lunch. Yeah. So no, just primarily Mark. Yeah. So that's where we are. Yeah, it's Beamers wanting love and attention. Yeah. So I got some things to do today, but you know, it's kind of fun not having any obligations today, you know, because it does make me a little bit more anxious of everything that I want to do. And excuse me, the interruption is unnecessary. Everything that I want to do and fit in, because I'm very like goal oriented as well as like routine. And so when I can't do everything that I want to do and try to get to the other things at the same time, it stresses me out a little bit. Yeah, there's no new lunch videos. It's very rare. You know, sometimes if Carrie decides she wants to come down
for lunch, then they go and he'll take them, which I'm like, you're not a member? Oh, great, Lily. Great. Great. What am I doing? I'm sitting here talking to people, enjoying my life. Yeah. Yeah, meow. He's a needy little one. He's getting really skinny. I don't know. Maybe he's at the end of his life, but he's still happy. He still eats and he still is talking. So I'm shaking. Why am I shaking? Because I'm on a vibration board. Yeah. I've got nothing planned and it's going to take me all day to do it. Me too, Amanda. Me too. But you're at the zoo. So till my new card comes in. Oh no. I know. Member lives? Shit. Is that, no, that's not Donnie. That's Beamers. So he's just my talkative outside cat. He's a cutie patootie. By the way, let's see. I noticed when I was getting ready to come out here, there was a shit in my shower. We'll see if I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, it's a saying. Yeah, how do I cook pork chops on the grill? You just place them on the grill. They don't cook very long, very quick. I need one to top off the damage caused by heavy duty truck. Does Hannah exercise with you? Hannah is a beast at exercise. Hannah runs circles around me. I'm sure I could run a couple miles with Hannah, but Hannah runs a lot. Like I can't keep, my body just won't allow me to do it anymore. My body is just, I have a lot of ailments with my pain and my fibromyalgia, right? So I used to run with them, but I still would like run half the time. Like I think in San Diego when we were there a couple years ago when she graduated, I ran 3 miles with them on the beach and they went for like 10 or something crazy. But Hannah's a runner, and although we're the same speed, she just has more, what's the word, endurance than I have anymore. She does like, so she'll run and then she comes out here and does like a yoga program or a stretching, or she's much better than I am anymore. Here's what I think. For me, as I'm aging, right, it's kind of, you have to, the women who preach about being 50, whatever, and exercising, I don't believe, right? Because I think there are certain ailments that as you age, you just can't do certain things like you used to do anymore because you have more aches and pains and you have different things that are going on and you lose your stamina, you lose that endurance with things. And so, these people probably are robotic, and they do things probably out of obsession. I might get hurt for that, but I'm trying to learn to listen to my body a little bit more now. And so I have really scaled back in the last month. I'm walking more, if you've noticed. I'm not running because my body just gives up. Like 2 to 3 miles, my body's like, you're done. I'm hurting. My neck hurts, my back hurts. So I'm just incorporating run jog, which is good. I do a little bit of weight for my arms just to try to keep them toned. But other than that, I move so much throughout the course of the day that I'm never stagnant. So I think that helps me too. But I couldn't do what I did like 3 years ago. I was doing CrossFit and it was starting to affect me then. 3 years ago, I was starting to simmer down on some of my exercise routines. I couldn't lift overhead anymore because of my neck. So, my body started adjusting and acclimating to a new way, right? And I think that's what happens when we get older. And I don't have time for this right now. I know. And my neck hurts, my back hurts. It just affects. Now, I did have wine last night, so it could have exacerbated my inflammation. But I'm pretty steady. Even when I'm not drinking, it's the same. I've experimented with it to see if I feel worse with drinking because of the inflammation or not, and it's pretty much the same. I'll walk every day 3 to 5 miles. Oh, I'm glad, Janet. I'm heading to Tahoe. Ooh, are you gambling? That was kind of a stupid question, huh? So yeah, you have to change up, Joanne. Like you have to bike now, and eventually I have a bike. So but it hurts me sitting on that bike because of my back. We're not meant to be jumping on high boxes. No, no. And I was doing all that. I was climbing ropes. Okay, Sades. I was climbing ropes. I was, box jumping. I was doing pull-ups strict. I was butterflying pull-ups. No, it hurt. Well, it hurts my back. I didn't say my crotch. It didn't make me spread my legs, but, and I was doing things that I just, my body was just not liking anymore. So, can you run after fuzzballs? Probably, probably. So yeah, you just adjust, and I had a hard time adjusting back then, because I was like, no, I don't want to get old. And now that I'm 50, almost one, I'm like, bitch, you got to listen to your body. You gotta really take care of your body at this point, because it's only going to get worse. So I think we should try that with Dan Red. Do what? I really do weights. I've been using the bands that come with the plate. Oh yeah, you do feel it. I should use my bands. So we should do, like different things. And when I stand on my moving plate too, I do that with, so I do a little bit of everything. Like yesterday, I just did some push-ups, and planked a little bit, and would push up and then plank and push and plank, and that's it. So I do really things. It's good to do body weight stuff as well. Thanks, Kay. Why are you shaking so much? You guys, I'm on a fucking vibration plate. So anyway, have Dan run the treadmill. Oh my God. Dan running, I wouldn't trust him. I mean, he's 57 for fuck's sake. The guy could hurt himself buzzball running, but we should do a game. It's a buzzball run. I should try that. I'll try the bands today. Does this help me? It helps my bladder. My bladder thanks me. Bye, Pam. My bladder thanks me because I don't piss on myself every day. Why is this important to do? It's good for circulation, lymphatic drainage. Look it up, the benefits. I don't have to tell you. There's so much research on it. The bands are used in physiotherapy. Yes, and it's good kinesiology. It's, what's the isometric? Isometric is really important to also do. Yes, I'm going bald. Thank you for noticing, Fly. It's really important. And there is a thing called women pattern baldness. Most women, about 60% of women, suffer from that. So way to be to point out people's flaws, because that's important to do in life. Do you talk to your mom about that? Do you say that to your mom? Here's a good reference. Like, if you wouldn't tell your mom or your dad the same things, you should probably refrain from saying them in public. Yeah, it doesn't get you liked very much. Just saying, just a lesson of the word of the wise, right? Yes, are you out here for a reason?
I got no car.
You don't have a car, you have a Porsche. That's your car, remember?
I'm gonna go, you want me to bring him back a sandwich? I'm going to Subway, I'm a veggie.
Don't get him a veggie. He needs protein. He's hungry right after you give him a veggie sandwich. Put protein on it. Put all the veggies, but put a protein on it. This is what the back of the sweatshirt says. Being kind matters. What are you thinking about? Well, if you do, you got to fill up his tire. That tire needs to be fixed. Do you want to go and get that fixed? I'm tired. I mean, he's just killing the tires.
You know what? Andrew is 20 years old. He can go get his own tire fixed. I don't have to do it for him.
Well, at least it would be done. Document, Dan is taking the Porsche. Dan is taking the Porsche. Let's watch him. Let's watch him. Dan is driving away to the Porsche. Watch. Yeah. Look at that. Tell Tammy. He won't even back out. It's so ridiculous. I back out. He does. He doesn't know how to drive it. Look at. Alert. Dan is taking the Porsche. What do you do? I don't even think he knows how to drive it anymore. Look, he didn't even have it in gear. Get out of my car, dude. Can't, he won't back out. It's the funniest thing. He turns it around to back it out. Yeah. Oh my God. Is Dago daughter Tammy? Wait, Dago, is that you? Wait, is that Tammy? Yeah, you're so sarcastic to your husband. Yes, Teresa, that's our nature. Teresa, I don't understand why that bothers you. That's my relationship, right? That's my relationship with my husband. I don't know why you're offended by how our dynamic works, right? My dynamic and Dan's dynamic is the same fucking thing. He pokes in a different way, right? That's what we do. Why is it affect other people? I just want to know. Oh, okay, Karen, because at first I thought you said putting it down. I was like, did I miss something? All right, thanks, Karen. So it's like, why are people so affected by my relationship and what works? You should be jealous, actually, because my relationship is what it is, and it's still thriving after 30 years, right? So if anything, you should say, geez, Danielle, what works, and how do you manage your marriage? Or because you're still going, right? And then I would say sarcasm, right? Sarcasm. Simple. It's not that hard to understand. Does he bug me? Yes, he fucking bugs me. Do I bug him? Yes, I fucking bug him. But guess what? Our bugging each other works, and it's worked for years because we haven't debugged each other in so long, and that's just how we love, is that way. So focus on your relationship with your husband and leave mine out of your mouth. How about that? Simple. Thank you. Amen. Oh, and that's sarcasm too, because that's the way I am. I'm just sarcastic. How many men have I divorced? 0. Yeah, 0. Because we will probably stay together for the rest of our lives. Point blank. I mean, there's no other man that I am looking to bed and looking to wed. Let me tell you, I do not want to try to train somebody else because who I trained the first time failed. So I'm not looking in for greener pastures because there's no other greener pastures out there. I'll take what I have because I know what I have. And I just, whatever. You don't have to love it. You don't have to love it. Oh, Susan, hang tough. Yeah. Yes, and he drives me nuts, right? I mean, at least I can say that out loud and be proud of it. I'm not hiding between some fake image. I can tell you I can be fake. Should I be fake? Teresa, is she still here? Is she still here? Teresa, are you still here? Should I be fake and say, God, my relationship is great. I love him. I take all the time with him. I give him foot rubs at night. Should I make a fake persona? Should I make and pretend that I'm somebody I'm not? No, I don't do that. I don't do that. You know why I don't do that? Because I live for myself, not for what other people think. If you like it, then like it. If you don't like it, get the fuck out and find something you like. And if you're jealous, well, don't be jealous. That's ugly. Fix it. Anyhow, there he goes. When you get married, do not worry because the first one is just practice run. You work with what you have. I'm done working with him, Mira, because he's just a lost cause. And he's too old now to fix. Hi, Brian. I've been married 47 years and husbands do drive you nuts, and I probably drive him nuts too. But at the end of the day, like sometimes I can look at him and be like, God, I really love you. And I have no idea why. He's my starter husband. Let me tell you, if he was a starter husband, I probably would have gotten rid of him a long time ago because he's put me through some shit. Let me tell you. And if anybody has given me or changed me, it's been Dan because I've never put him through as much shit that he's put me through in this marriage, and I'm still here. So what does that say? It says that I love the guy. We have a special connection, whatever it is, right? And are we perfectly happy? No. There's no perfect happiness. There's no perfect, I'm content. He's my guy. I'm his gal, whether or not we're happy with each other all the time. Probably from my first husband. That's so funny. Does it make you feel good saying that to everyone? I'm not saying it to make myself feel better. I'm speaking my truth, Natski. And if you don't like it, why are you here? This is my truth with my relationship, right? I'm not trying to lie to make a perfect relationship or try to pretend like I'm perfect, because I'm not. I'm honest, and I'm trying to tell you guys that I don't fucking care. You know, oh, too much information, then don't watch. Don't watch. I speak with the things that I'm comfortable with speaking. I've been married 57 years, and he is 80 with dementia and is so blind. It's so hard, Pat. It's so hard. But I'm just trying to tell Anthony, am I an alpha? Why would you have to do that? North guy, that's such a like double-edged, like passive-aggressive comment. Leave her alone. She's an alpha woman. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does that even mean? That just means that you're just passive-aggressive and you're trying to poke. It's stupid. It's stupid. Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? How do you handle the frustration with what? The idiots on the net? Or my husband? Or Ed? Which one? I'm asking if it makes you feel better letting it out. About me, my husband? No. I mean, my husband and I like I said, I don't have anything to prove to anybody. Does it help me? Like, does social media help me, Natsuki, like feel better about, you know, certain things in my life? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I'm a venter, right? I'm a venter, and that's how I work through my stress and my anxiety, is by talking. So even if it wasn't social media, I'd be talking to, you know, a friend or something. Because sometimes while you're talking about things, it also helps you work through those things. You think about things, you know. I think it's great. We are clear, not here for you. We are here for Ed. Well, blessed. Let me give you a couple of words of advice. Ed's never on in my morning time. So then you should see yourself out. Yeah. Actually, is there anybody here that can block them? Because since they clearly aren't here for me, I'll do the blessings. Thank you. So I don't, you know, people expect me to keep them here when they say things like that. Well, I'm here for Ed, not you. Okay, well, now you've just lost me. And that's how you get to Ed. Now you can just stay to Dan. That's fine. Anyhow, so I try to stay in shape, yes, because it helps with my stress level too. When was the last time I had a sausage? The other day. Yeah, I ate one and I took one in my love tunnel. Yeah. I have a husband, so, you know, we do fornicate sometimes. So just so you know, fornication is what most people do. When I'm not bleeding, we fornicate, which is very complicated in perimenopause. And when my left follicle is protruding out of my ovary and feeling like it's going to burst, I typically stay away from fornication because it hurts and I don't want a penis inside me. He bothers you at times. Pat, he bothers me at times too. When's the last time I had a good night's sleep? Nezzy, before Ed. Before Ed. I've been 4 years of, actually, I would have to say, I would get some sleep when Ed used to go to Mark's, but it's been a long time. He's a year and a half, over a year and a half, we've had him full time. So indefinitely under 2 years, I've not slept good. Am I a normal person? I don't know. What is normal? And he keeps headbutting every time I squat. He headbutts my butt. Why hasn't he been going to Mark's in the last year and a half? Because it's too much. It's too much for one person. And Mark was having some other things he needed to focus on, freeze Mark up to help Mark a little bit more with Joanne. And there was some traumatizing things change with Ed, right? And demands changed. And there were things that Mark just couldn't keep up with anymore. Let's be real. And I mean, we could barely keep up with it sometimes. So, he's at a point right now where I don't think anybody in the family could do what we are doing. Nobody. Yeah. We would think so. Yeah. Sweetly. Yeah. I think you just have like, after so many years of your time together, you know, I mean, sometimes, I mean, he'll ask the stupidest things, my husband, right? Oh yes, and Jazz that too. It was getting too much for Ed to also transfer to Mark's. It's very confusing. He's already confused enough. But he's been here long enough to know he's comfortable, he feels safe, and he's secure, and that's ultimately what we're trying to do for him too. Hannah's with my niece and nephews. There's no such thing as normal. There is, Antonio. Normal is the setting on a washing machine. Yes. So there is. So don't say there's not. Man, good on my nerves. Yeah. And as I think women age, we go through so many changes that I think it really isn't, there's so much turmoil that we are having to contend with and then try to keep a level of sanity to deal with their issues. And it's hard. It's hard. I mean, I never thought I would go through some of the shit that I go through today ever in my entire life because of these hormones. These hormones are god awful. The changes in my body are god awful. The pain I have from my fibroid is god awful. And it just strikes up anytime, or you start bleeding anytime, or, you just have days where you're in a fog and you don't even know who you are. And you just have to keep pushing through because I have to push through because I have a house depending on me. And I think we see things clearer and we tend to not let people get away with shit anymore, right? Because we're just at the point where we're trying to keep our heads above water. And when you fuck with us, when we're just trying to barely surviving, we're like, yeah, fuck you too. I think that's what it is. I think we just have so much going on in our system that it's like, yeah, I'm doing this while dealing with this, which you have no idea about. I deserve an A+. I deserve a fucking A+. Yes. Amy, we have 3 kids. I have a 26-year-old, almost 24-year-old. Shit, Hannah's gonna be 24 in April. And then a 20-year-old. Yeah. So we share the same kids. They were ours. He penetrated my egg. I gave birth to them. And there you have it. Yeah. Yeah, I roar, Karen. I do roar. It's one of those things that, perimenopause is a journey all on its own. And like, sometimes I feel bad, right? Hi, Warren. Sometimes I feel bad because, sometimes it's so hard to control how we're feeling and what's happening inside you that it's really hard to deal with the shit and the monotonous of what you're dealing with inside your home. And for the mental health gets clogged. I mean, you get clogged. We get clogged sometimes, and it's really, really hard. It's really hard for me. And try not sleeping on top of that. So unfortunately, there are things and coping mechanisms that people do, exercise. I do a lot of yard work to kind of get out and just put my music on and unwind. I enjoy wine. I enjoy, going and really nice bottles of wine. And sometimes I consume all said 1 bottle of wine with 3 glasses, by the way, with a gummy, to try to keep the semblance of normalcy for me and to be able to cope because my life is crazy. Now we all have our own levels of crazy, right? And everybody's is subjective, right? Because I don't know what your crazy is. Your crazy could be like my crazy, or it could be worse, or whatever. But I'm just speaking for myself. My crazy is crazy. Bye, Jane. Love ya. And it's sometimes I feel like I'm the most sane one in the house. Sometimes I feel, yes, Christy, all my wines are from Lodi. That's where I go. Majority of my wines are from Lodi. M2, Lang Twins, well, just the 2 primarily right now, and then I have 2 over here. I love Lodi wines. My oldest is a girl. I have 2 girls and 1 boy, and my baby is at home. Yeah. And so, people like to throw it in my face that, she says she copes with alcohol. Well, it's, maybe call it what you want to cope. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to define or give you explanations of how I feel or what I'm using things for. But it is a release for me. And, Who cares? Why do people let it bother them what I do with my downtime, or how I tolerate my crazy in my house? And if that works for me, you know what? And I can still be somewhat sane, then maybe that's what I need to do. I have an aunt that would drink one Grey Goose a day, one Grey Goose a day. And that's what she would have. And, it's not bad as long as you don't fall into the rut of despair of alcohol and you have some semblance of control. You can easily control alcohol, then it's not a bad thing. It's when, Nancy, what is your problem? Nancy, but you do make money talking and explaining about your crazy. So people are here for it, Nancy, because people learn through it, right? People feel that I'm relatable to them. Why is that a bad thing? Why do you want to take that and make it a bad thing for people? Because you're jealous that I'm doing something that I've made myself with the help of Grandpa, and you're jealous because of whatever you're jealous about. And I'm sitting here trying to cope with my life while others are doing the same thing that I'm doing, and give them some breaks or they've learned more and they feel good about it, right? They feel good. Everything I talk about is relatable. Nancy, some people can accept their problems and agree to disagree. But some people want to live in the image of being a perfect person like you, I can see, and you can't admit your flaws. But let me say that people see your flaws by the way you write. People see your flaws by the way you say things. People see them. Whether I see them and nobody else does, but let me see, I'm the only one that sees them. It's very unlikely because I see a lot of people talking to you right now. If I bother you that much and you don't like my crazy, then stop giving me money towards my crazy. But see, that's the problem. You can't stay away because somehow I fascinate you, right? I fascinate you and you can't leave me alone because of that. Yeah. So let's not forget the real truth, Nancy. Speak your real truth, Nancy. The real Nancy, please stand up. I've never had a gummy, but it sounds like maybe a pleasant coping mechanism. I love it, Lori. I have been an anti all that stuff for all my years until the last 6 months of my life. And I'm like, where the fuck has it been? And Dan's the one that's always like, well, I've been telling you to do it. Now your followers tell you to do it and you finally do it. No, it takes me a while because I have anxiety. And I'm a hypochondriac. So I was scared. Hi, Lori. Hope hubby's good. People enjoy listening to normalcy, and a lot of people find this normal. People are caregiving, whether it's children or a loved one. They are dealing with this dementia thing. They are dealing with hormones. They are dealing with life, and they find a commonality with somebody and they glom onto them because it makes them feel normal. There's nothing wrong with that. Social media is a great outlet for people to find their people, right? To find their people, to get them out of a dark hole. You know how many people I've helped through my journey, through talking about my shit because I have it and I'm not afraid to share my fucking truth? A lot of people. I get messages every day. Thank you, Danielle. Oh my gosh, I could so relate to you. My husband drives me crazy. I have kitchen chronicles. Oh my God, I've lost weight. You've inspired me to get on a treadmill. You've inspired me to eat better. And that's not even something I talk about all the time. Why is that such a bad thing? Find your person, stay with them, but trolling is not a good solution to your misery. For any troll, that is not a solution. In essence, if you take a statistical evaluation of that, your misery does not get better unless you stop being ugly to others. Period. Period. Hey, H. Period. And until you can get rid of your misery and putting it and projecting it onto others, you are not going to heal and become a better grandmother, mother, wife, friend. That's what it is. So focus on you and leave me the fuck alone. Period. That's the truth. That's the truth. And Centrum gummies. Hurt people hurt, but they don't feel better. You know, they think it makes them feel better, but the problem is it doesn't make them feel better. And if they just listen to some of my gobbledygook, they would learn and probably see that I'm right and they're wrong. And yes, and Mira, everybody, right? I give each and every one of you something different. Something different, right? Some people I'm helping through dark times. I'm helping people smile, and they haven't smiled in a long time. I'm silly, I'm goofy, I'm not afraid to put myself out there. I come on with no hairbrush or no fucking makeup. I come on half filtered, half boogers. I mean, I don't care, my nose running. It doesn't bother me because that's not important to me, right? That's not important to me. What's important to me is my true image, showing you who I really am. And this, my friends, is who I really am. I don't care. I don't doll myself up. You know, like I said, in Vegas, I'll probably put on a little mascara. I might put on a little bronzer and call it a day and a chapstick. I don't care. I'm not looking. It's not important for me to look good for other people. I do it for me. Yeah. It's so difficult, Maria. So fucking difficult. And I want you guys to know you're not alone, because a lot of you don't talk about things because maybe you were taught not to talk about them, or maybe you don't have anybody you can talk to them about. I mean, sometimes when I go on my rampages, I have people going, oh my God, Danielle, you don't know how much I needed to hear this today. It's simple. It's simple. I love giving back to whatever I can give. Yeah, don't forget about Botox and having your eyebrows done. Nancy's still here, you guys. Yes, I had my eyebrows done, Nancy. You know why? Because I don't have eyebrow hair. So if I did that, and I'm not, what's your problem? Have I done Botox? Yes, but there is no Botox in my face, Nancy. So why are you so jealous of me? You're so jealous of me. You have to literally pick me apart to make yourself feel better. That's really sad. It's really sad. And who the fuck cares if I get Botox? I can't do it. I would do it regularly. I've said this before, Nancy, but my body eats through it. You know why, Nancy? You know why? I'm going to tell you. Because my body eats through it because I'm in perimenopause and I exercise. Do you exercise? Do you exercise? And I'm also thinking about getting my lips done. Just because it would be fun. It would be fun. Yeah. It would be fun. Nancy, I own whatever I do. I'm not ashamed of it. I showed the process of getting my eyebrows done. You know why? Because I'm not ashamed of the things that I do. I'm trying to encourage people to do it, right? She is jealous, and that's okay. But find your jealousy. Fix yourself, Nancy. I can't even see what Nancy looks like. Can somebody tell me what she looks like? Because then we could probably iron this out immediately and understand what she's attacking me for. You are Plum. I want to do my lips. Yeah, can you scroll up and find her comments pinned? So I don't know why it's pinned. She's trying to like throw me under the bus. Like you guys don't know about my eyebrows. Like you guys don't know about my Botox. Like you guys don't know about the things I do. Nancy, I'm an open book. I tell everybody about my experience. And I'm going to tell you and show when I get my lips done because I would like to just try them one time. You know, Nancy, and that's the problem is that you're probably one of those secret, like, I got to get Botox, but I don't want to tell anybody because I'm ashamed. And I don't want people to know because I don't want judgment. I don't fucking care. You can judge away you and your ugliness and sit in a dark room by yourself and being loved by whoever you loves you. But I'm sure somebody loves you, just not me. Mine are falling out, Robin. Yep. So if you look closely to my eyebrows, look, I'm not ashamed to show you, but you can see, Garden, she's on TikTok, but you can see where the lighter areas are why I got my eyebrows tattooed, right? Why I got my eyebrows tattooed, because you can see where I have no hair. Yeah, where I have no hair, because that's called perimenopause. Perimenopause is wonderful, and it takes away your youth. It takes away your hair. Mary, I do all sorts of kind. Yeah, and I want revenge. Let go. It's helping me. Tanya, I don't want revenge. I'm just trying to make an example of the people who are so miserable with themselves that they can't see her. She probably knows what she's doing is bad, but she can't admit what she's doing is bad. Tanya, there's no reason. I'm on social media. Please don't tell me how I should handle my platform, because what I'm doing is teaching people that they should stand up for themselves and not let people and bullies like that attack us. It's not fair. And bullies think they have the power by being ugly, and it's not. It's me taking my power back over her, because everything she dishes out, I have a better response to her, because all she's spreading is ugly, and I'm just correcting her behavior. Period. Yeah. And I thought, we don't do that now. Robin, unfortunately, look at the women on social media. They attack. Yeah, they attack. I want the brand Emily sourdough chick. Does she do for the States? I don't understand why. Yeah, if I had the money, I'd be doing all the things I could. Me too, HJB. I mean, you think I want to drop however much it costs to get your lips done? But I think it would just be fun. I want to try it. And you know, sometimes I try things once, and if I don't like it, I don't do it again. Yeah, Josie, and I just try, because I don't want bullies to continue to get away with their ugly behavior, period. It's not fair. Oh, Garden, welcome to the Sob Club. I can't do a lip flip only because I'm telling you, I can't. My body eats, it's like dessert for my body. When I put Botox in my body, I literally, it eats it up. Like, it's like Pac-Man eating up all the, it's not, so a lip flip doesn't last long. And it wouldn't, it's no point as me spending the money on it. I want to do it, but I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, and I have a high metabolism. Hi Tracy, pretty process. Yeah, and I share, and you're lucky, Robin, it doesn't. I just tried it again because my doctor wanted me to try it. I had Dysport. Yeah, I had Dysport. Dysport doesn't work. This is Dysport. This is Dysport. And so where I get my Botox, they're like, let's try it again, because I really think, because I did some laser procedure, and they were like, I really think it'll change. So we did it again like 2 months ago. And it doesn't. It was within 7 days. It was after it, like the peak, it just was, I just can't. My body just doesn't do. Nothing works long. And why spend the money if I can't? I mean, I'm assuming filler would last a little bit longer, right? I think it just wears off. Yeah. Can you get rid of nostalgic? Is Botox covered? No. I get Botox for my jaw. I got rid of them. Hide user. I get Botox in my jaw because I have TMJ really bad. And so far, I think my insurance covers it for medical purposes, but not cosmetic. Not cosmetic. Did Nancy judge you getting your Botox or not getting? Nancy was judging me. She's been judging me all day. And then she started judging me for Botox in my eyebrows. Yes. Because I want eyebrows and I can't like draw them in. So, I got them done because I have hair from here to here. I have hair from here to here. And here I have hair from like half of that to like here. So yeah, I wanted eyebrows. That's, to me, having eyebrows is important. It's not something you can go without. You look really strange without eyebrows. So yes. Has hypothyroidism, Botox the same on her, but fillers work well for her. Okay. Yeah, I have no tails. Oh, I'm sure Nancy's still on, John. She's been on the whole time, and then she thinks about things and wants to attack me again on something else. So what else now? You want me to show you my gut? I mean, we could talk about, I mean, the weight I've gained in the last year, 15 pounds. I mean, we can talk about that. We can talk about my hanging arms. You know, what else? I can get naked right here for you so you can feel better about yourself. Or not, I don't know. Maybe it would make it worse, your jealousy. I don't know. But yeah, no, and it's women. It's women. The women, I mean, men come in and they're assholes, but women are vile. Women are vile. So yeah, due to thyroid, and it could be your thyroid. Danielle, talk about diet. I eat a lot. I have a problem. So do I. So do I. My kids were making fun of me the other night because I really wanted frozen yogurt, and I had a gummy, and so my eyes are always bigger than, and I ate it. I mean, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. And they were making fun of me because I guess I was at the cookie dough area, because I just want cookie dough on my frozen yogurt. Um, and apparently we walked out and my kids were laughing at me and they're like, well, I wanted some cookie dough too, but mom apparently just took it all. But I want to touch my lips just once. I just really do. I have this like hankering to do it. Like her make comments to me the same. And I'm sorry, CJ. I'm sorry, CJ. It really makes me sad, especially when you actually have a disease that takes away your hair and people are that cruel and they won't even recognize if you say, hey, by the way, thank you, I have alopecia. They wouldn't even probably half the time apologize to you because they're such assholes, and I'm sorry that happens. I have a friend who has alopecia too, and I would never think about saying anything, even if I don't think it looked good. I would never say anything to her because God forbid, I mean, she's struggling enough on her own. In my mind, people eating, how do people diet? I don't know. I can't diet. I was anorexic for a long time in my life. And for me, I can't diet because I get too obsessed. It's easy to fall back into that addiction. So I'm a trauma therapist, so I know this is a reflection of her. Aw, CJ, I know. It just sucks. People just fucking suck. And I'm sorry because it's hard enough. We go through, and I have thinning hair from my hormones, and who knows, I might be bald one day at this rate. But people are just so shallow. They don't take the time to think about it before they spew their ugliness. And it's just so baffling to me. And here we are, and I feel like the world has gotten more angry, and I think most of us could agree with that. To Diet Coke, that's not about addiction. It's not good, but it's not bad. I opened up a Diet Dr. Pepper this morning. I didn't even finish it. I had a couple sips. I have a couple sips. Yes, the world has been angry. Shallow. In her house because I take sleep aid and she would have more Kitchen Chronicles. So I once decided to get my hair dyed for fun. The hairdresser said, don't put this hair. So like an idiot, I put a with one eyebrow. Oh my God. It is easy to be mean. It does take time to work on yourself. And a lot of people don't want to put the time in because it's difficult when you can stand in the mirror and look at yourself and watch yourself staring back at you. For you to actually stand there and admit all your faults, it takes a very strong person. Because once you have the ability to look at yourself in the mirror and own your shit, it's one of the most beautiful moments that I've ever experienced in my life was once I looked in the mirror and I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I started looking and letting things go and working on the things that I'm still struggling to let go. I'm still a work in progress, like we all are. But if you can literally be honest with yourself and see your troubles. I mean, I was troubled. I was a troubled person too. I was always on the prowl for attacking or thinking ugliness in my head. Now I still think ugliness in my head because I am human, but I just don't attack the same way I used to because that was just my reflection upon myself and how I was feeling. And it wasn't fair of me to do the same thing to others because I was unhappy. And it took a long time for me to see that. And actually social media, I had to look at myself a little bit more because I saw myself so much that I was forced to kind of own my shit. It's crazy. But once you do it, it's so much easier to live. It's so much easier to know that, I'm not afraid to admit my faults. I'm not afraid to, put it out there. I'm not afraid to share it with my friends who want to learn and help grow and want to laugh together because we're going through the same shit. People are very intimidated by their own truths. I'm not. And that's why I share it. And if you're in my life, we've had conflict or whatever, I'm going to share it because that's what I do. That's what I do for myself to make sense of it. And that's what I do for others that might be going through the same thing. Feel free to say no. Are you willing to give us a bicep flex? No, because my biceps aren't where they need to be. Robin, I appreciate it. And you're not the only one, Robin. A lot of people came for Grandpa. And if you have followed me for a long time, you may have even seen the episode of one video when he said, I said, oh, I think it was a member live. I think it was a member live. And they said, I got serotypes in my head last year. The alopecia took all my hair on the top of, oh gosh, Janet, that's so horrible. And he said, I said, well, thank you, Ed, because you gave me this. And you know what Ed said in his true fashion? He said, no, I opened the door for you. You are doing the rest. And I just about died. I mean, if that wasn't the most prolific thing for him to say at that time, you know, what is so crazy is that's what he said. I opened the door for you. You have done everything else on your own. And that's true, right? I mean, Ed gave us this journey. Ed gave us this journey. I mean, unbeknownst to either of us, we had no idea this was going to take off. And through that process, people have fallen in love with us, right? Or me, or whatever it is, or grown to hate me, whatever it is, you know. But regardless, Ed has done this for us, and he is so pleasantly, happily doing it for us. And every time we talk about the show, you know, he comes to life. And so it's amazing. It's amazing. And that moment will always be defined in my life. I hear that every time, you know, I say thank you, you know, to him. And he's like, nope, thank me for what? I didn't do anything. You're doing it. You know, you're a hard worker. Come on, right? Come on. I'm not talking past tense. No, it's something he talked about. Yes. Like several months back, he said that. I always late. My granddaughter's Serenity stop. Oh, I love that, Lisa. I can't wait till my babies can come and see me. So yes, so that is, he always says, I'm sitting in the bathroom with him, Dago. Sitting in the bath with him because, you know, I wait for him to be done so I can handle whatever needs to be handled at the time. And every time he's like, well, Danielle, you're looking good. You're looking good. You're looking good. You're always working. You're always, you know, hardworking. You're always never sitting down. You know, those moments, you know, I wish we could record, but he's on the toilet, so I can't. But he does thanks me all the time, you guys. I mean, even I could be really irritated with him and lost my temper, and he'll say, I'm sorry. I don't mean this to do this to you. I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to make it difficult. And, you know, he has those moments when he says that because he knows. And he knows how hard I work. He never sees me sit down. He's always watching me, you know, and that's why I think he says, can I help you? No, well, what the fuck is he going to do? He can't do anything. So, you know, at the same time, it's like, no, Ed, I don't need your help. Well, you're just making me feel bad, you know? Well, yeah, I know, but you're 93. I'm not 93. Anyway, blah, you know, the drill. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So I know he appreciates me. I know he knows in the recesses of his mind that he's thankful because I am doing what I'm doing, because I know back with our heyday, and he always remembers me as a young child. He doesn't remember his kids. He remembers me. He remembers me, not his kids, his blood relation. And I know because of our torment and our tormented states for years that we were in, he's very appreciative. I mean, you guys, I'm doing things that I never thought I would ever do for this man. And still to this day, I giggle, I joke with Josh about it. I'm like, you know, who would have thought, you know, I'd be doing, you know, whatever. And of course I'm more graphic with Josh because it's family and you do this on here, people will be like, oh, did you hear what she said? She was talking about your dad, you know, stupid shit. But anyway, oh yeah, I forgot Dan left. You're probably going. The last time I saw my mom, she remembered my kid. Isn't it weird? The brain is just really... he can't believe I forgave him. And, you know, he always says, too, you know, sometimes I got mad at him the other day because he was just fighting me on something. And I'm like, you are just being such a goddamn ass right now. I said that. You are being such a goddamn ass. He's like, I'm being an ass? I said, yeah. He goes, well, so are you. And I said, you're right. Rightfully so. But stop fighting me on everything. Stop fighting me on everything. You know, I said, I'm just here trying to take care of you and you're making it difficult for me because you want to tell me you think you know something that you don't know. I know. I take care of you. Oh, I doubt that. You know? No. Fuck. Yeah, I forgot. Shit. I was like, oh yeah, he's back from his walk. No. Shit. Guys, that could be trouble. That's not good. There's certain times that you have to really like watch him. And this is like the time. Oh, he's still there, so that's good. My dog tried to, it's hard. Hi, DJ. Let me just make sure. Hi, Galaxy. Oh, no, he's not. He's not. Okay. But he will get mad about it. No, he won't get mad about it. He won't get mad, but like this is the time because it's so late. I forget how late it is because I also got on late. But this is the time like you have to watch him because he has certain bathroom schedules and stuff like that, and he can't do certain things anymore. So, you know, it's really good for us to be like. So I'm not sure I fell at 1 a.m. Oh no, Brittany, I'm so sorry. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I forgot. Am I pregnant? Yes, I'm expecting twins actually. I have twins coming, and pretty soon. I don't really remember. Bye, Debs, love you. Anyhow, so, anywho, I gotta go. I was bad caregiver. God, I'm such a bad person. Anyhow, I've had fun with you guys, you know, so, double, right here. These babies. Yeah, can you tell? It's so big. It's hurting my back and everything. That's why I'm not running so much. I've been trying to keep it from y'all. Yeah, twins. 2 Dans. We're naming them Dan Jr. and Dan Jr. Jr. Yeah, Dan Jr. and Dan Jr. Jr. There's 2. There's 2 boys. They ain't gonna be beautiful. They're already looking like Dan and Ed, a mixture, a combination of them. So Dan Jr. and Dan Jr. Jr. Anyway. Anyway, I love you. I gotta go. Anyway, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours, you know. Just, you know, do your thing. Anyway, I gotta do so much stuff. My hands are dry. Look how dry my hands are from that fucking sourdough. It's pissing me off. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on the flip side, meaning tomorrow morning. Bye.